another one.
Horrible lunch with the CEO. So, the CEO of my company has lately been attempting to befriend some department directors, including me, a 26-year-old young lady. He started a weekly lunch group with 6 of us. Each week, we go out to a nice place and he buys us all lunch. Then he asks us some big abstraction question. For example, if a tree falls in the forest and no one is there to hear it, does it make a sound? We all have to go around and answer the question. It started off okay, but the questions lately have gotten to be about sensitive topics, including politics and religion. I disagree with him on many of the topics he is bringing up. I am polite, but I won't hide what I feel when asked directly. But every time I speak, the CEO jumps in explaining why I'm wrong about my beliefs. He doesn't do it to any of my other coworkers as much. I'm young and brand new at my role. I'm the only female director and the only woman at these lunches. I just laugh it off and pretend to be having a good time. I like my job otherwise and don't want to get fired, but I hate lunch groups and wish I could stop going. It's a small company with no HR. Do I have to suck it up? What do I do? Well, that escalated quickly. It sounds like
I hate it here. I want to go home.
So, let's start a timer. Is it inappropriate to tell the CEO that I don't want to talk about that? Like, why are we talking about this type of stuff? And if the CEO if you're comfortable talking about it, sharing your opinion and stuff like that, then why don't you treat it why don't they treat it as the Monday night panel and start just talking over each other, jumping in and doing ad hominem attacks and stuff like that? I mean, whatever. Honestly, I think that no one has to talk about this. And if the CEO wants to take everyone out to talk about to lunch, the directors out to lunch, then you can say that you want to talk about work related stuff and you don't want to talk about politics, religion, nutrition, sports, the most divisive things that there are to talk about. And you go from there, right? Even if you don't have an HR department, there are there are things that cannot happen legally that you'd be put there, like the CEO is putting his company in jeopardy of a lawsuit. And I think that you can easily say, if you're gonna go to these lunches, it should be about company related matters. How does the topics of religion and politics and all that, how does that relate to the success of the company unless you work for an MSNBC or a CNN and stuff like that, or a Fox News, where that's what they talk about all day, every day, But I don't think that number one, I don't think you can get fired by not going to lunch with the CEO. And number two, I don't think you can get fired for not wanting to talk about politics or religion with your CEO, So it's, I don't know. I think that the CEO is putting themselves in a really, really dangerous position that the whole company can go tumbling down. Because guess what? Even if you were to sit there and endure it, right? Just if somebody else has complains about it, then that puts the whole company in jeopardy. And that is why HR actually exists, because HR's job and legal job is to protect the company from stupidity like this, you know? When like honestly, when going to lunch, you talk like a company lunch, you should be talking about company business, right? I always say, be careful what you share with the people that you work with. And somebody brings up a topic that you don't want, like somebody brings up a topic, you don't have to answer it. You can just listen. And it's I think it's dumb. I think the CEO is putting his company at risk, opening himself up to lawsuits. And number one, you don't have to go to the lunches, and they can't fire you for not going to the lunch, especially if on the lunch they're not talking about what is relevant to the company's success, right? Unless those things directly impact the company's success. So I don't know. I think they just put themselves in danger by that, especially when it comes from the CEO level, especially at the CEO level. That's not right. That is not right. So I don't know. That's my thoughts on it. Let's wrap that question up. But you don't have to. I wouldn't even fear about getting fired and stuff like that, because if they do fire you, they open themselves to a massive, massive lawsuit. All right. We are done with that question.
Late night, I'm lost in the glow of your screen. You rock that wife beater like a true king. Coding through the silence, got my heart racing. You sip that 40, I'm just here embracing. You're my hood nerd, yeah, you drive me wild. Hell, my hood nerd, yeah, you drive me wild. That book in my heart's on fire. With every line of code, you take me higher. In your arms, I can't deny. This nerdy love story's and why I sigh. Khaki shorts and house shoes, you make it look good. In your world of tech, baby, I'm understood. I know you ain't perfect, but with you I fly. In this love so wrong, feels so right, oh my. Just one look and deep in a trance. That book in my heart's on fire. With every line of code, you take me higher. In your arms, I can't deny. This nerdy love story's and why I sigh. I sigh. You're the geek who stole my heart. We'll write our story, never apart. Tech cookie, my heart's on fire. With every line of code, you take me higher. In your arms, I can't deny. This nerdy love story's and why I sigh. I sigh. You're the geek who stole my heart. We'll write our story, never apart. We're the geek who stole my heart. We'll